What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Optimus Primal. This is my second most anticipated leader class ever besides Bumblebee Movie Megatron, so I'm very hyped for this review in this video. So let's get right into it. Before we take a look at the figure itself, we're gonna take a look at the packaging as always. So right up front here you can see you got a nice picture of the monkey 106 Studio Series Optimus Primal. He is a maximal A+ Hasbro Transformers Generations Takara Tomy. You got Rise of the Beasts right there. On this side you got a nice picture of Optimus Prime there in his robot mode. It's the same one on the Takara Prime box. And on this side you got a nice picture of Primal in his monkey mode. Studio Series on the side there, 106 leader class. What the heck? Okay. Leader class in a bunch of different languages. On the back of the box there's just some product shots of him in his monkey mode, robot mode, the stand, his accessories, the transwarp key, his Optimus Primal, Peruvian jungle, big screen inspired. His bio, it says Optimus Primal and the Maximals guard a piece of the transwarp key from an unwelcome visitor. From unwelcome visitors. Wow, that's cool. Rise of the Beast is on the top of the box. Word things and barcodes. Let's get into it. I'm fed up with the box. That thing's just going back in my closet with the rest of the boxes. But here's Primal. Oh! I need to relax. I wasn't this hyped during Megatron's review. Why do I have a thing for the Maximals? Maybe. Megatron's still peak. He's still my favorite. But yeah. Primal! Okay. I'm good. Okay, so here is Primal in his robot mode. And he looks freaking awesome. Absolutely stellar, man. Here's the backpack. It's there, but I can make do with it. It's not too bad. I only have one complaint with this, actually two complaints with this guy. That's it. I don't care about anything else. Everything else is fine. I only have two complaints about this guy, and you're looking at one of them right now. You can maybe see it. Oh, I'll get into it in a second. So anyway, so you got the monkey feet there on the back of his legs. It's all right. It doesn't bother me all too much. It's not like one of my biggest gripes ever. So yeah, getting a closer look here, you can see he's got the Maximal symbol on his chest. Nice green eyes there. Got the rest of the detail going down his body, which is really, really nice. So yeah, so the first thing that bugs me about this guy is his hands. His thumbs look like stubs. Let me bring in Megatron here, just for a reference. His thumbs don't look like stubs. His thumbs actually look like they're thumbs. This guy just needed a little more of an extension right here, because they look like actual stubs, and I'm not a fan of that. I mean, it's okay considering like it's not too bad to where he doesn't look like he even has a thumb, but it's just like they look like stubs, and I don't like that at all. But yeah, so let me bring the camera down here. You can tell this is my reviews are unscripted as hell when you hear a million times. So the articulation in robot mode goes as follows. His head, he can barely look up, can look down. His arms, if you move the shoulder pads out the way, can go out and then some. He does have the butterfly joint, but that's mainly for monkey mode, and it's also backwards. So hey, you do have a swivel there at his bicep, and you do get some elbow bend, and you can also break his arm, so that's cool. Wrists, they do swivel, and his fingers are kind of strange because they're split in twos. So he could do the two finger point thing, or you can do that. I don't know. It's a really weird way to cut fingers, especially for a Transformers figure. But yeah. His waist, you do get a full 360 there, which is really nice, considering in monkey mode, that's not there. His feet go up that far, they go back that far, and then they go out. Oh, about that far. You do have a swivel at the thigh, and then you do get some knee bend there. And if you move the knee piece out the way, you can break his leg. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. There is the articulation. So, accessories. He comes with Rise of the Beasts Prime's axe, which I don't have Prime yet, but I do have a use for this on my display shelf. Bumblebee's gonna hold it because that's gonna be that same pose he did when he tried to kill Scourge. But yeah, so Prime's axe. He comes with the transwarp key, which is really nicely detailed. I don't know if you can see any of that on the inside there. There you go. It's really nicely detailed, and it can split in two, just like that. So if you want to give one piece to the Maximals and one piece to the Terracons, you can do that. There we go. So yeah, transwarp key, that's pretty cool. He comes with 2 chain pieces. You can combine them, as you just saw before I pulled them apart, and we'll show what this is like in a second. And then he has his 2 swords here, which are pretty cool. Just to compare these, here's one of them with the Takara Primal's sword. It's pretty, kind of dead on in terms of sculpt. So I do appreciate that. Storage wise, if you want to store all this stuff, the swords have some slots on them, and then there are these slots on his back here that you can just slide those into. Or one thing that I saw literally just before doing this video, there are little pegs here and there are ports on the side of his waist, so you can plug that in there just like so he can look even freaking cooler, like some kind of samurai or something wielding his swords around. But I'm gonna keep him on his back for now. Oh shit. And then the chain pieces, there are like pegs up here if you want to just like plug them in. But that's just, he looks like he's gonna have, like he has a ponytail. Like Primal looks like he has a ponytail. Maybe that's why there's pegs on the side of his legs for the freaking gun, so you can actually make him look like a samurai. Interesting. Also, the axe, that is why the pegs are actually there. You could store Primal's axe on his waist. So, thing you can do. Transwarp key doesn't have anywhere to store, but he can hold it, of course. Well, with some doing. So he can hold the transwarp key if you want him to hold it. But we will now show him wielding his weapons. First one, obviously Prime's axe. He can just hold it in his hand there. It doesn't. Oh, that's why. Yeah, he can hold Prime's axe if you want him to. Probably gonna. Oh no, I said I'm gonna leave it to Bumblebee. I'm an idiot. He can hold his 2 swords individually. So he can slash some Terracons with those, or you can combine them. There's a peg at the bottom of one of them, and you can just connect it to the other side of the sword there, just like that. And now he can have his double-sided sword. Or you can grab those chains. You can plug one sword on one side and one sword on the other side, so you can give him this long frickin' sword whip. Yeah, I'm calling it a sword whip. So we can open up one of his hands here. He can just hold up one second. He can just click that into there. Okay, the frickin' thing just came off. How about you cooperate? That'd be great. Thank you. No, okay. Maybe you didn't hear me the first time I said it. How about you cooperate? Thank you. Okay, so that's a thing you can have him doing, or you can just finagle some of that around, bring it around here, and open his hands. And just, oh my god, there you go. And I'm just gonna rotate that because I don't like where it's positioned, so we can just do that. And the chain wants to snap, that's fun. So now he can have that if you want him to have it, or you could split these suckers up and I'm just gonna take them both out. just like that. So you can take them both out. Put one of them in his hand here. Then you can take the sword, plug it in, and there you go. You can literally give him a sword whip. So yeah, cool. If you saw my Instagram post, shout out, go follow me on Instagram. If you saw my Instagram post with this guy, you'll see the picture I did with him holding the swords like that. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so now for some comparisons. Actually, we'll put him over here. Here he is with the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Rhinox. Here he is with the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Air Razor. Just bring the camera over a little bit. There you go. Here he is with the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Cheetor. So happy I have all the Maximals now. Here he is with the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Scorponok. And then here he is with the Bumblebee movie concept art Megatron, my favorite leader class. I'm so happy he's taller than him because I was actually worried they're going to be the same height. That would have been worrisome. Oh, one moment, y'all. Okay. So yeah, there you go. And then finally, here he is with the Takara Ultimate Optimus Primal. And he's too big to fit in the frame, so we're just going to back up the camera and bring this up here. Takara Primal. I do wish, however, that he had this thing that you could do. You just like flip around the battle mask. I wish this Primal had that because that face sculpt is actually inaccurate to the movie. So, yay. Cool. But yeah, we'll bring him back for monkey mode comparisons later. So that's basically it for comparisons. Now we shall get into the transformation. So to transform him, the first thing that you're going to start off with are his arms. So you're going to close up his fingers, and then you want to come to his forearm piece here. You're going to open it up, and then you're going to come under here, just shift this backwards. It's on two hinges, so shift it backwards like that. And then on the inside here, there's this panel. You're going to flick it up, and then you're going to bring this whole section out. The first thing you want to do is rotate the monkey mode hand around, so that way you have the clearance to rotate this piece around, and then you can rotate that back, and then you can flip in the robot mode hand, and you can close up this panel here, and then you can close up this panel here. There's a slot right there that'll go into a tab on the side of the forearm, so you can just do that. And it's not clicking. Why is it? I don't think it clicks, actually. What am I saying? Actually, no, I think it should. Why is it not? Like, it doesn't feel like... Oh, there we go. I heard it. Okay. And then once you've done that, you can just rotate that around, just like so. So his arm looks like that now. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So shift this piece back, just like so. Open up this arm plate, open up the other one, bring this section out, rotate his arm around, so you can rotate this piece around and then rotate that back, and then bring that down, close that up, tab this in, and then rotate his arm around. And then one thing you do want to do if you haven't done it is his shoulder pads, because I kind of like inch them up just a little bit in robot mode. Just push those all the way down, just like so. So his arm should be looking like that. Now you're going to want to come to his back section here. First thing you want to do is you're going to untab this piece from it. Ow, it always hurts when I do it. You're going to untab this piece from the back. There's a little slot right there that goes into a tab right there that goes into a slot right up inside that piece. So flick that piece up and rotate it around. Then you're just going to shift this piece up like so, and then you want to come to this piece right here, bring it out, rotate it around, and then just collapse it in. Then you're going to come to Primal's head here. You're just going to push it down just like so, and this is where there's a little meddling you're gonna have to do. So you're gonna bring this section up, then on the inside you're gonna bring the monkey mode head up, rotate it around just like so, bring the monkey mode head back up like that, and then collapse that whole section right there. You're gonna do those steps with the monkey head just so it has the clearance to fit through his back section here. So you're just gonna do all that, feed that through, make sure that all collapses how it should, and then this piece is just gonna flick down just like so, and then all that should stay connected. So that's what the front of Primal should be looking like now. And then here's the back. So yeah, then you want to take his arms here, rotate them around like so, and you can bring them up because now you're starting to see it. Now you want to come to his legs. First thing you're going to do, close up his heel spur. Then you're going to want to untab his, actually going to bring the knee guard forward, untab this piece and bring it forward. And then you want to come to his monkey foot here, shift it down, and then you can start to shift this entire section up here until it just collapses into the leg. And then just keep bringing this foot up and bringing this foot down so that all that goes there. And then there's a slot inside this piece that should go into a tab right there. So just move some stuff around and tab it in. There is like a very specific way that all this has to look and be lined up. Take his robot mode toes and push them in right there. Take his knee pad and bring it back. So it should be looking something like that. Second leg is exactly the same. So just open knee pad, close heel, bring this section down, shift the monkey foot, bring up his leg here, move that, bring this down, tab in that section right there, flip up his toes, bring that down, shift this down, so all that looks right, okay. And then that's that, and now you could just position everything how you want it to be. Ow, why did that hurt? So Primal does have some butterfly joints here, so you can utilize those. So just position everything how you want it to be while he's in monkey mode here. Just like so. Just gonna bring his feet a little more forward there. Just like that, and then brings that down. And now I can scooch the camera down because he got a lot smaller. So here is Primal in his monkey mode, and he's actually not too bad. I prefer it a lot more than the Takara one, just because it looks more like the movie to me. Obviously, it's Studio Series. What do you think? But yeah, it just looks really, really cool. So yeah. So taking a closer look here at the monkey, you could see some new details that were previously hidden in his robot mode, which do look pretty cool. Articulation wise, the monkey head can look up, it can look down, the jaw can open, so he could just look at you and be like, ah! Yeah, exactly. I have a butterfly joint like I mentioned before. There is a swivel here, so his arm can rotate around if you want it to. There's a swivel at the bicep there, elbow joint, and he does have the two-finger individual movement like the robot mode, so you can see there. It does look a little funny, but it's cool. And then, sorry, his back legs, the articulation is a little bit hindered just because of the way they're transformed. His legs can go out about that far. They can go forward that far, back that far, and his monkey feet can go down. So that's cool. You don't want to push him up too much because then you'll start to like de-transform his leg a little bit. So just be careful of that. And yeah. So for the accessories, it's the same thing. All the same spots are, for the accessories. So swords go in the same place, chain same place, because he does have the same place because he has the ports on the side. But yeah, so now for some comparisons, here he is with the Studio Series Rhinox. Here he is with Studio Series Airraiser. Here he is with Studio Series Cheetor. Here he is with the Takara Ultimate Optimus Primal. And oh my god, why is he so huge? Like, his size is just getting to me. And then finally, here he is with the Bumblebee movie Megatron in his tank mode. Because why not? So there you have it. There is the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Optimus Primal. And honestly, it's a banger. 9.5 out of 10 figure for me. I just wish that the jaw in monkey mode was painted and the thumbs on his fingers were a little bit longer. Instead of looking like stubs. Like, this is what his hands look like. Like it's not like he needs a thumb. He needs a thumb. But yeah. So there you guys go. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Go watch the slew of new videos that I just dropped right before this one. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Raise Gaming Core video. Peace out, everyone.